What the hell? How's Bitcoin up because of AI? What the hell, man? Bitcoin not even AI. Bitcoin blockchain. Has nothing to do with AI, bro. Oh my god, man. I cannot catch a break in this market. We finally going up. And then AI. This is not iRobot. Oh my god. I will never make money in this market. There's always a dump. There's always something when I buy. Freak, man. I'm done. Oh. Fellas, what's going on? Welcome back after a long weekend. Good to be back, man. Happy Monday, guys. We got a lot to talk about today. Did we set the bear trap? Did the Bulls set the trap for the Bears before the final? While we get the final accumulation before altcoins lift off, we'll talk about that.
coming up. But what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Crazy day today in all markets today, really. Ended up not being that bad of a day over here in the crypto market. A lot of stuff actually retraced back up. Really wasn't that horrible of a day. But really, in stock markets, man, Nvidia down like 17% today on some stupid AI news out of China. You can't make this shit up, man. There's always something. There's always something, man. There's always freaking something. Now we got new AI in China. Like, what? You can't make this shit up, man. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? DK, Nathan, Hoffs, T Hill, who we got in here? Nihidro. What's up, T Hill? Thank you, man. Hobby Time with Chris, Alex, David B. It's the horse trap. I love it, dude. The horse trap. All right. Anyways, let's talk some shit. So while I was gone, I guess we came back down. I mean, it's really just a big range between like 99K and like 108K at the moment. So like Bitcoin is this the first kind of consolidation period we had since off the lows? I would say yeah. And honestly, like if we take a look over here, what happened over here, we did have a couple consolidation points. Obviously, keep in mind this doesn't include wicks, right? We did have a couple accumulation points here, which was like 2 weeks of sideways. And we also did have 2 weeks of sideways right here. This is our first kind of point where we came off the lows, and we're now kind of seeing some sideways action. So kind of just bopping around, bro. Like the bop is real, right? The bop is real in here. Right, a lot of emotions happening in this chart right here as we talked about it when I was gone. But in reality, right, we're kind of sitting here at 102K. It's I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk about too much about the news, about this AI news, bro. It is what it is, man. I mean, you're gonna have news. How many news events have we had since the lows? There's always a new news event, right? But at the end of the day, here we are at 102,400, and I think it's just, like I said, I think it's just a matter of patience, man. I do think this market is setting up for some really, really good things if you can weather the storm. It's really not even a storm, really. I mean, it's a storm for some coins, and we'll talk about that. Some altcoins have gotten obliterated. Specific sectors have gotten obliterated. But for most things, utility coins really not getting hit that bad, right? It's really not that bad out there if you're in utility coins. If you're in memes, you're getting hit pretty hard. If you're in Bitcoin, you're just chilling, bro. You're just straight chilling if you're in Bitcoin. Wayne's like, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm not even doing anything, right? But yeah, we'll talk about that all day today. What's up, hobby time with Chris? Dude, what's your hobby? Did you make a channel based off your hobby? You need to put like what hobby it is. Hobby time with Chris. Let's freaking go Eagles. Yep, it's Eagles Chiefs in the Super Bowl, fellas. It's gonna be a good time. But anyways, we'll keep talking about this, right? Anyways, Bitcoin still, right? I mean, like I said, Bitcoin off the lows, at the top side of the range. We came down to the mid-range, bounced off of it today, right? With a nice buyback handle. So we'll see what happens for the rest of this week. But still just the same thing remains, man. I mean, I take a look over here in the market, and a lot of the coins that are holding up the best, I think are going to be the winners, man. Some altcoins are getting obliterated, right? I mean, if we take a look over here at some of these meme coins, Popcat did the squiggle again. We draw the squiggle again, and it did another squiggle. Should we do another one, or should we save them the pain? Popcat should bounce here. But, whatever. I don't want to pick on Popcat, but meme coins just keep going lower, right? It's kind of the expectation that meme coins just kind of keep going lower. WIF should bounce now, right? I mean, you came back down to almost the target of 105, right? Check mark. Memes all the way, fully retraced all the way back down to the lows, right? It's kind of what we expected. But I think when you look around the market, what's holding up the best? It's a lot of the coins we've been talking about. XRP, not even moving, dude. And if anything, it's gone up. But even during this little consolidation phase, it's just going sideways, right? Look at the coins that are holding up the best. Those are going to be the winners. Chainlink. It's coming down a little bit the last couple days. Really not even budging, though. Really not even budging. And today got a nice little bounce back up, right? So pay attention to these that are holding up the best, right? Around the cryptoverse, and, really like Cardano, right? A lot of these coins that had these big pumps up in November are the coins that are holding up the best. And I think these are getting set up for the rally up, while a lot of the memes just keep dwindling down, right? So That's kind of my base case, and I think the people who have the patience to weather the storm here are going to catch these next big impulses for the utility coins. Remember this move? I think we're about to get a wave 2 for XRP. Chainlink. This was the wave 1. I think we're about to get the wave 2 for Chainlink, right? All these. Crow. This was the wave 1. Back down at the golden pocket. 3 touches at the golden pocket. Now just forming a nice little base here. I think we're setting up for the wave 3 for these utility altcoins. But I don't think all of the altcoins will get the pumps. I only think some of the altcoins will get the pumps. Not all, but some. All right? But, yeah, guys, a lot of the same shit. Others, alt's just going sideways, man. Came back down to the bottom of the range today. Boo-hoo, right? Whatever. We'll see what happens next. But my expectation still is, right? Still is. Nothing's really changed for me. That altcoins are setting up for a big rally, right? And today was just such a good bear trap for the market. Overall, was just a great bear trap for the market. But I do think these are setting up for what typically is the post-election year, which is January, which this January has been kind of weird. But I guess January to May is typically the time frame where altcoins have their best run in the post-election year. Still my thought process, right? Same thing goes back over here in 2020, right? January to May was the best time for altcoins. Wasn't every week was green, but was the best time for alts. Same over here, 2017, January to May was the best time for alts. Was every day green? No. Was January up only? No, actually January kind of sucked over here in 2017 too. But that was the best time for altcoins, right? So that's still my thought process. I just think January is taking a little bit of patience to get through it, right? So that's that. I don't really need it. And I could tell, right? I go on Twitter today. I posted on Twitter a few things, right? I posted on Twitter, dude. I'm like, dude, this is kind of crazy, man. We got Bitcoin at 101,000, right? This was earlier today. Bitcoin's at 101K, which is basically 7K off its highs. A lot of altcoins are just going sideways. Yes, memes are getting destroyed, right? But that was kind of expected. If you've been following the channel, we've been expecting memes to get destroyed. A lot of utility coins are just going sideways. Bitcoin's at 101K, right? I just think it's kind of funny. So what I always do if I'm ever in doubt or I ever think something's different happening, we know what we open over here, fellas. What do we open? Let me know in the chat. What do we open, bro? We just opened the Bitcoin cycles chart. We just opened the Bitcoin cycles chart. That's all we do. That's all we do, right? We just opened the Bitcoin cycles chart. Where are we in the Bitcoin cycle? We're right here. This has worked for the last 2 years straight, right? Just simply following where we are in the cycle, okay? Can we deviate down? Can we deviate up? Yes. But generally speaking, it goes up, right? Well, not goes up, but we follow the cycles, right? So we're right here. Whoops. We kind of zoom in from the lows, right? This is where we're at right here. Right? We're right there. So, I mean, I guess, could we go lower? Yeah, we could, right? We could. We went lower up until like the end of January in 2017 cycle? Yeah, 2017 cycle. We went down to like the end of January. But, right, what comes from that is us falling way behind the 2020 cycle, which is expected. We're not going to get as many gains as 2020. That shit was crazy. 2017, we're actually right where we were, which is kind of funny, actually, considering all things considered where we are. It's kind of funny that we're like exactly where the 2017 cycle is. But if you got to look at where we're at, my guess is over the next, like I said, by the beginning of February is kind of what we've been saying. I think this should start ticking up and breaking out through the highs, right? So when in doubt, that's kind of what I look at, and I kind of say, okay, we're here, right? Is there anything too crazy or different happening? Not really, right? Doing the same shit. But yeah, that is what it is. That is what it is. For Bitcoin, at least, you know? No K, no alt season. I'm kind of seeing that. I'm starting to see that as a common theme too. I don't know if anyone else is seeing this. It's kind of funny how we get to the point in the cycle where we get to the post-election year, and now no one thinks there's an alt season. But for 3 years, people think there's an alt season. You know what I mean? It kind of cracks me up. You know what I mean? Like, for 3 years, people are like, alt season coming. And then you get to the post-election year where typically the alt season does come. And everyone's like, no bueno altcoin season. No, it's not possible. Right when you get to the post-election year where typically the alt season happens. I just think it's kind of funny how the timing always works, right? And it always kind of plays out that way. For some reason, it's like a psychological thing. I don't freaking know. I guess you have to like mentally get there and kind of do the thing. But, you know, for 3 years saying Bitcoin should be your biggest holding. But we start to flip course in January. And no, there can't be no altcoin season. Right? But to be fair, right, to people saying there could be no altcoin season, bro, what do you think this just was, bro? I don't think, one thing I'll say is I don't think we're going to get this market-wide altcoin season that everyone's talking about. I don't think it's going to be this thing where everything pumps. And I'm going to make this very clear. I don't think we're going to see an altcoin season where you can just buy any coin, jerk off in the bathroom, and get a 10x. I don't think it's going to be like that this time. I think you gotta be wary of what you pick, right? And my picks might not be the right picks. Your picks might not be the right picks, but you know, I think you can get some really, really solid gains if you're in the right coins. And I said for me, those are the utility coins, especially the coins that continue to hold up the best here and barely dip, right? Chainlink, XRP, right? CRV's been kind of in the same range for 2 months now. These coins that are barely dipping are the coins that I want to be in, right? I've said this. I've been saying this for weeks now. Okay. I think the meme coins are just going to continue to bleed out. And they have been. They've just been continuing to bleed out, bro. Over and over and over again. Right? Over and over and over again. And I think this is where the money... People are going to say, where's the money going to come from? I think the money's going to come from all these overvalued memes. All these billion market cap memes. All going down. Right? Now, I think they all should bounce here. Here's what I'll say about the memes, though. I do think they should bounce right now. And if they don't bounce right now, it's a bad luck. They're all at support now, right? So, like, Bonk's at support. Just to show you, like, Bonk's at support, right? Popcat's at support. Whiff's at support. So they should get a bounce. But I'm going to say this again. I only think the bounce will be a short-term bounce.
See, we had already a nice alt run.
We did already have a nice alt run. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the utility coins already had nice runs, but I think that it's just the start. Not just the start, but the first wave was those runs. But I do think like these are due for a bounce. Right, we hit there, finally hit here on whiff. But I just think a lot of these are going to come up, once again, come up, make lower highs, and then go down again, right? While, once again, this is during like the correction on Bitcoin, or the Bitcoin sideways. Basically this on memes, right? And come over to utility coins. It's just kind of continuing to go sideways. And then when the strength comes back in the market, these are all going to be at the highs still in a sideways range. While these, I think, are going to be absolutely kaput. Absolutely kaput. To the downside. But yeah, that's my opinion. You should bounce on the memes now, though. And then you get the bounce on the memes. And be like, look, the memes are bouncing, bro. Oh, man. But yeah, that's really that, guys. I don't think there's really much else to add right now. It's just a matter of getting through the patience. You know what I mean? Am I lagging right now? I don't freaking know. But yeah, just a matter of patience, man. That's really all it is. Realize where the strength is in the market. Where there is strength, right? Bitcoin, XRP, Chainlink, right? Recognize where the strength is in the market and just adapt to it, right? Don't get married to your altcoins, right? You get married to the altcoins, that's when you die. Recognize where the strength is. And that's really what this market's been about. It's been recognizing where the strength is and riding the momentum on the strength. That's kind of been what this bull market's been about so far. So, yeah, that's where that, man. We could go over a bunch of shit. And we will today. We'll go over a bunch of shit. I think it's a good day to kind of go over a bunch of shit. But I'm honestly really optimistic right now. I'm really freaking optimistic about where this market's going. I know today was a scary day as far as, kind of like the Pico red of the market today was like kind of a scary day. And a lot of people will go, okay, look at the NASDAQ. It's down 3% today. I mean, yeah, it is, right? It is. It is. But also a lot of that, most of that came from just NVIDIA being down 17%, right? I mean, NVIDIA, when a stock is down 17%, especially the biggest market cap stock or the second biggest market cap stock, I don't even know if it's Apple or NVIDIA now. But when that's down 17%, bro, it's just the S&P, NASDAQ are going to get crushed, right? So that's that. I mean, it is what it is. I will add this, though. I just want to add this on NVIDIA. And this is kind of wacky. You did break this trend line and bearish retest on it in January. I thought that was kind of interesting. So was that the top for NVIDIA? Was that the NVIDIA top? Maybe. It might have been the NVIDIA top, bro. I ain't gonna call them NVIDIA top. AMD. Oh. At least a short-term top. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But tish to say, I will say this. All that money coming out of NVIDIA, that's more money to be put in Bitcoin, bro. That's more money to be put in the blockchain. Dude, I think like $600 billion came out of NVIDIA today. That's insane, dude. That is absolutely insane, dude. $600 billion came out of NVIDIA today. That's a lot of sideline cash now being able to put wherever it wants to be. Where's that $600 billion going to go? Could just sit in cash. It could. It could just sit in cash. Or that $600 billion, which was generated by all the AI folks, which I think are kind of similar to the crypto folks, may now be ready to be put into the crypto market as we go into the typical post-election year. I think it's kind of funny.
Swiping out the weeks. Pump up the geeks. Rocket.
What's up, Wes? What's up, bro? What's up, man? Swiping out the weeks, pump up the geeks. I agree. I freaking agree, man. Imagine if it would be funny if the AI craze kind of dies down and there's a rotation into crypto. That would be kind of insane, though. And I know that's kind of like hopium, and I don't even think we need that. I just think it would be kind of funny if you saw a lot of these stocks come down, like NVIDIA, AMD, all these huge, AI stuff that pumped so hard the last 3 years. A lot of that money flows into blockchain now that we got pro crypto stuff in there. And it wouldn't be overnight. It would just, obviously right now people are bearish. So like they're not going to be throwing their money at anything right now because they're freaking scared little puppies. But, I think that would be kind of interesting. Psycho Pearl said hopium. There's a little bit of hopium, dude. We got to do a little bit of hopium, even though I don't even think we need hopium, man. Smack up the like button. What's up, Dominic? Smack up the like button if you guys want. Only if you guys want to, though. What else can we look at here? The crypto bro is bullish on crypto. No way I am leaving. That's so true. That's so true. What should I look at here? Well, I mean, should I be bullish or bearish right now? What do you guys think of the chat? Is it wrong for me to be bullish on Bitcoin right now? Is that wrong? Like, is this wrong? And let me know why you think I'm wrong. I love the discourse, man. I love the discourse. Honestly, I love the discourse. I'm backing up my thoughts based off a few things, based off the Bitcoin cycles, based on where altcoins are. I don't know. You let me know. I don't know, man. I could see both ways if you want to, right? I get it both ways. But I'm a big believer in the cycles, man. The cycles are undefeated and they have not lost yet. So why am I going to doubt the cycles? Because I've been one that doubted the cycles earlier in the cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I was wrong, right? I was wrong. So why am I going to doubt the cycles and say that this year is not going to be good for Bitcoin, right? I honestly think the sentiment's great right now, dude. The sentiment's kind of funny because, you know, we were all hyped, right? We're all hyped going into the Trump election, right? Yes, or the Trump inauguration. Yes, we're going to get so many crypto things. And the funny thing is we actually did get a lot of crypto things. We just didn't get the one thing people wanted, which was the Bitcoin strategic reserve. So now everyone's all in a fluster, right? But in reality, literally, dude, last week, we got almost all the things we wanted to see for crypto that we've been waiting years to get, right? Regulatory clarity, right? No more SEC attacking crypto. All this shit, man, right? All the things that we ever wanted to see happened last week. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, although the price hasn't reflected it yet, sometimes it takes a little bit for price to reflect that stuff, right? And I don't think people are long-term bullish enough on this stuff. I really don't. I think a lot of short-term mindset thinking in a lot of this. And I honestly think we got like so much of the stuff that we've been waiting for years, as far as like Bitcoin and altcoin like adoption. If there ever is altcoin adoption, now actually there can be. There hasn't really been able to up until now. So I think it's an interesting market, man. And I think the market's telling you that it also believes now, because I said this, ever since Trump won the election, which was the day of November 5th.
China was just FUD. Bear trap is completed.
Yo, what up, Andy? Ever since November 5th, the market's been telling you that it believes, right? It's not, it doesn't feel like it, even though it should. I mean, a lot of altcoins did crazy gains since November, right? I mean, crazy gains. HBAR went up like 10x, XRP went up like 6x, Chainlink went up like 5x, CRV did like a freaking 7x, right? Crow did like a 5x. Like, you had some crazy pumps in November and in December, right? But it doesn't feel like it right now, but like the market's telling you it believes, because ever since that November 5th day, and I've showed you guys this on the chart, there's been a switch in the mindset. Since November 5th, that was the day that XRP started to pump, by the way, I think there was a switch. And you guys have noticed the switch. I know you guys have noticed the switch. This was the Trump election day. It was a huge switch. And I think it's kind of like the presidency, man. I think the last president was a meme. He literally was a meme, bro. He was a meme. And it's like a perfect thing. Trump won. Guess this is what utility coins did for 4 years. Trump won. Boom. You know what I mean? And at the same time, right? And this is just XRP. I mean, I can show you CRV, right? November 5th. This was the day Trump won. Literally Pico low. Boom, right? At the same time, we come over here to the meme coin
Crow
charts.
is getting added to Kraken this week. A lot of big announcements on Crow. It's cross time.
November 5th, while those were the lows on the utility coins, November 5th, we actually just, we'll mark off November 13th. That was the Pico highs for the memes. Make that make sense. And I think it's the market, although it's not reflecting in the price right away, it's the market showing you that it believes, right? And that we've always talked about. How do we get altcoins moving up? People gotta believe, right? Before Trump, memes ruled. After Trump, memes have died, right? Before Trump, utility did nothing. After Trump, utility ruled, right? And I think that's gonna be the staple, man. And I think the market's telling you It's foreshadowing what's to come, even though it has not done it yet. Well, it has done it. We've had the first leg, but we're all waiting for the second leg, which may or may not take more time. But it's there. It's there, man. And I'm excited for what's to come, dude. If you're not seeing what the market's telling you, I'm excited for what's to come. I really, really am, dude. I really, really am. Yo, Joey. Crow is getting added to Kraken this week. A lot of big announcements on Crow. It's Crow's time. Dude, I'm in Crow, bro. I'm in Crow. I ain't getting out of Crow. I'm going to be sitting in Crow. And I'm going to be riding Crow up, bro. I don't know why I just said so many words that rhymed, but I ain't getting out of Crow this time. You best bet. I'm either going to ride this to zero or we're going to Valhalla. You know what I'm saying? We'll see which one we get. I think we're going to be going to Valhalla. We're getting a correction, right? I don't know if you guys believe in Elliott waves, but I've come around to it. Right? 1, 2. When third wave, and then fourth wave, and fifth wave. When? You know what I mean? But yeah, we're in the correction. We're right in the golden pocket right now. We've been in there for like 2 weeks. Have we been in there for 2 weeks? Since the 13th. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. We've been sitting on top of the golden pocket. But yeah, I'm gonna ride Crow to Valhalla or to zero, one of the two. But yeah, I still believe in all these altcoin pair charts, man. Low of the range to the top of the range. Low of the range to the top of the range. Low of the range when top of range. I think it's going to come. And right now it doesn't feel like it, right? And right now you might be looking at me with 3 heads and saying, what the hell, Jordan? This is never going to come. We're never going to see the top of that range again. And though it may feel like that, and I think right now it definitely feels like that, right? And I think it should feel like that. It should feel like that, right? I think we see the top of the range again on this. Chainlink Bitcoin. I think we at least see the top of this range. If not, finish off the Wyckoff off and go to all-time highs again. But yeah. That's that, man. That is that. XRP. Da-da-da. High of the range, low of the range. 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 Double tap, low of the range. Back to the high of the range? I think so. I think so. Dude, you actually back tested this week. XRP Bitcoin looks pretty fucking good. But yeah. When top of the range? I think at some point. We'll see. All right, anyways, I'm gonna hop in the chat for a little bit. I've been yapping for 45 minutes. I don't know, for 30 minutes. I started at 7:15 today. But yeah, Joey, thank you, man. I do think really good things are coming for Crow, just based on the chart, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. We all know 2025, Jordan hates memes. Yeah, dude, I hate memes. If you ask me about a meme, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not love memes this year. I do not love memes for multiple different reasons. We ain't going to go over that today. You can watch my Why Meme Coins Are Dead video that I made like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I forget when I made that shit. Ever since then, there it is. Shib is dead. Is Shib a meme? I don't know if Shib's a meme anymore. Is Shib a meme? Is Shib a meme? That's a good question. I don't know. It's like, do you think Shib and Doge are memes? I don't know. I don't know if it is. Do you consider Trump a meme? Yeah, Trump's a meme. But that's one of the problems with memes. Trump is sucking so much of the liquidity out of normal memes. People thought that the Trump coin would be bullish for memes, but that was the most bearish thing to happen to memes possible. Trump was the most bearish thing to happen to memes that could have ever happened. Was Trump launching his own coin. That just sucked all the attention out of all that shit. So now if this goes up, which I'm sure it will, it's at support right now. This should go up here. This should at least get a bounce. If this doesn't get a bounce here, that is just brutal. But this should bounce on Trump. Well, we'll see.
I fucking hate memes. Always issues for crypto.
I hate memes. It's not that I hate memes. I just think that I don't hate memes because I like Pepe, and Pepe was really good to me last year. Okay, Pepe was one of my best gainers of probably my life actually. So I don't hate memes. I just think the time for memes is over for now. Doesn't mean Sol's done. Because Sol, like people are gonna be launching meme like celebrity coins and meme coins and shit, and people are gonna be buying Sol to get those. So I still think Sol can do well, but like the existing memes, I think are done for now. There's just too many of them, not enough money to go around for all the memes. It was cool when like it was one at a time. Like you remember earlier this bull market, it was like okay, Pepe pumped, and then Bonk pumped. And then Whiff pumped, right? And it was like you had one at a time. And then all of a sudden it started to get too many. And then once Trump won, I think that was the nail in the coffin. If Kamala won, you'd probably see memes doing good right now. that was the meme. Those were the meme presidents. The memes. Be careful because people sometimes become what they hate. Yeah, I don't hate memes. I definitely don't hate memes. Lil Scooby said, I hate when people act like they aren't playing slots when they buy meme or influencer coins, so they try and cry and sue people. Dude, I hate when people do that, man. I cannot. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about this crypto market is people buy this shitty coin, right? And I mean, listen, you're at risk when you buy anything. Even when you buy Bitcoin, you're at a slight risk, right? But people buy these coins knowing that they're memes. And then the coins go down, and then they start crying. And they're like, I lost money. I'm like, dude, you bought Pupu Inu. Of course you lost money, bro. Like, you can't be going and crying because you bought Pupu Inu when it went down. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hate that too. You know, I should say I hate that. I hate that. But yeah, that's what I take responsibility for your own decisions. If you want to buy a meme coin or you want to buy anything, you gotta take responsibility for that. You can't be blaming other people because you willingly put your money in this coin, dude. Knowing that the whole point of the meme coins is to sell higher than other people. that's like the thing that is funny about crypto or markets in general. You buy an asset to sell it higher than other people. And when the other people sell it higher than you want to cry. You know what I mean? When all you want to do is sell it higher than everyone else. But you didn't, so then you're pissed, right? I mean, it's I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. That is definitely one of my biggest pet peeves. If you buy a poop coin and it goes down, that's your fault. Don't blame anyone else. Drew is 90%. 90%? Shit. I mean, listen, I ain't gonna blame you. Bitcoin should always be your biggest holding. Always. Always. If we're talking the hodl stack, for sure. I wouldn't even, honestly, anything else I wouldn't even put in the hodl stack. You know what I'm saying? I think in my long-term hodl stack, I think I own Bitcoin, some ETH, and Chainlink. I think those are the only three coins that I will probably willingly hold long-term. And even ETH, I'm like, whatever. But yeah, that's that. Bitcoin's dropping hard at the moment. Yeah, a little rejection. It might come down again. We'll see. We'll see. I think as long as you stay above 99K, which is like the middle of this range, I think you're good. Probably come fill this daily wick at the very least. If you start closing below 99K, then I think we could maybe start talking about coming back down to the lows. That, to me, that's only if you start closing dailies below here. You get moves down into here, that's fine. Right? There's your previous tops. The middle of the range, 50%. Just hold this as support. How many times you have to come down and test it, whatever. And shift up. But yeah, I think if you close below here, I think we're probably going to be coming back down to the bottom of the range again, which is fine. I wouldn't like that. That would just be really annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, shit. They're all meme coins. Drew said ETH, BTC, Link are my only long-term holds too. Yeah, that's it. And even ETH is like a very small amount. I own more Chainlink than I do ETH these days. And there's probably be a time in this, and there'll probably be a time where I regret that. We should probably talk about that. I don't know, man. This has been one of the weirdest things of the cycle, I think. Does ETH BTC bounce? And no matter how many people I see bearish on ETH Bitcoin now, right? After 3 years of going down and, right, all hoping that it bounces and whatnot. You know, it's just sitting there, man. And honestly, it's not even that ETH is doing bad. Because it's not like it's dumping. It's just not performing as good as Bitcoin. You know, and it begs the question, okay, do you bounce? Do you bounce here? But I will say, we have done something. Let me just get rid of these so we can see. We did break the trend line, which may or may not mean anything. I mean, dude, we could just break this and get back above. But this was kind of the level I wanted to see hold, this green box. If you start dipping below this green box, it's gonna get a little dicey on this. If it hasn't already got a little dicey, but we'll see. This could just be a little fake out below the trend line, get back above, but I think if within the next few weeks you want to see this reverse within the next few weeks. What could cause that? I don't know, man. At this point, I don't freaking know what would cause that. But I think, you know, the way I think about it is this: if you want to see a real season where like utility altcoins all go freaking bananas, I do think it starts with ETH, and I do think you need to start seeing ETH move against Bitcoin if you want to see a sustained rally for alts, not like this like 1 week pump and like, okay, we're up, you know. You know, if you want to see a sustained rally, I do think ETH Bitcoin, it's got to get a little bit of a bounce, or else it's got to just keep being this rotation shit, which is fine, but I don't know. What could cause this to go up? If for some reason we started printing money again, I bet ETH Bitcoin would go up if we started printing money again. I bet it would. I don't know why we would do that at this point. That's the problem. What else would do this? But to be fair, I mean, both times that we started printing money last time, we also didn't think we were going to print money, right? COVID happened, and then we started printing money. 2017, we basically started printing money. Both those times we started printing money, ETH Bitcoin went up. And also, I mean, what could cause, like, what fundamentally can cause ETH to go up? I always said it's like the staking on the ETF. If that happened, I bet you'd see this bounce a little bit. But yeah, I think you got to see something's got to happen. And it would just make sense at the Pico low interest point that it would happen. But if something's going to happen, it's going to be the next couple weeks. You know, it's got to be in the next couple weeks. This starts dripping a little lower again. It's like, I mean, coming all the way back down to 2.2. That's another 27% loss against BTC. You don't want to see that shit. So, we'll see. Would it shock me? I mean, we got a couple things coming up. Obviously, Trump just got inaugurated. Trump ignog. Right? That already happened. Waiting on some more news to come out around crypto. I bet there's going to be a bunch of news coming out within the next few weeks. FOMC is Wednesday. You know, and I've thought about this a few times. I'm like, FOMC is Wednesday. Trump has said that interest rates are too high. He wants interest rates to come down. Powell has made it. I mean, the market thinks that we're gonna pause. You know, pause that shit. But FOMC is Wednesday. Wouldn't it be funny if they just kept cutting rates now that Trump's in? that would be a catalyst, I think. I highly doubt that's going to happen. But what would it shock me if they came out and said we're cutting interest rates by 25 or 50 next week? Not by 50, probably not by 50, but 25. It wouldn't shock me now that Trump's in there. I don't know. Be interesting. Be interesting to see. Anyways, back over here. Back over here to BTC. Powell's not fired yet. Yeah, I don't think Trump can fire Powell, dude. And Powell's done a great job. I don't think Powell should be fired. Powell has done a fantastic job. I don't think anyone could have done a better job than Powell did. He got inflation back down to like 2.8%. And even with stocks literally mooning for 3 years straight. You know what I mean? Like, Powell has done the best freaking job that anyone could have possibly done, dude. Like, he killed it. He killed it. He freaking killed it. No more American crypto tax. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think we're gonna get more news in the next couple weeks. I think it's just waiting for it to happen, you know. And the longer it takes to happen, the more people get pissed off and like, what the hell, man? Why isn't it happening? What the hell? Why are we still waiting, dude? This is taking too long, right? The longer it happens, you get the time capitulation aspect, where people just slowly just capitulate their stuff, which is fine. I get it. We all want Moon. We want Moon. We want Moon now. But yeah, we'll get more stuff in the next couple weeks. Powell's a gangster. I think Trump is going to do whatever he can to pamp the markets this year. I agree. I completely agree with that. President cannot fire Powell. Yeah, I don't think the president can fire Powell. And I don't even think he should. I think Powell's done a good job. Funuary and Cummings, said Boot. Yeah, dude. January has been sideways. Technically speaking, January's been sideways. I mean, it has been up for BTC. Some alts are up, some alts are sideways, some alts have gotten crushed, but it's kind of been a nothing burger January. I still think Q1's going to be very green though. Why is it always the $20 investment that flips to 1K? Probably because you're not emotional about the $20. But if you threw, $2K in the same, or $2K or $20K in that same thing, you probably wouldn't ride it up that much because you were emotional. I don't know if you guys have ever done that. You throw $20 in a coin and that shit moons because you just kept it sitting there for so long. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys before. You worry about the bearish divergence on higher time frames. The bear divs, I've seen them. I've seen them. Am I worried about the bearish divs? I guess not yet. Not yet. I'm not too worried. Like I said, if we hold 99K, all is good for me, right? And I know we're coming down right now again, but I would assume it's just because we have to fill this daily wick at the very least. It's a big daily wick. We'll see what happens, man. I think if we hold 99K, we're good. I think if we start closing back below 99K, then it looks like we're probably going to be doing something different than the fractal over here. And probably coming back down to at least 90K again. So, I don't know. All eyes on 99K for me. Continue to hold that. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. So we'll watch it next couple of days. Shiitake mushroom. What about the new moon? Oh, is it the new moon or the full moon? The new moon, dude. You guys still like the moon phases? I don't really pay attention to the moon phases anymore, to be honest. The moon phases. What else do I want to look at? Some other shit. Bitcoin dominance. Everyone's favorite chart. The Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. What's going to happen with this? Right? What's going to happen with this chart, man? I don't know. I keep watching this one. This is one of my favorite charts to watch right now. This is Bitcoin, ETH, and stablecoin dominance. We used to look at this a lot, if you guys remember. Is this getting ready to roll over or not? You know? Is this getting ready to roll over or is it not? Or is it getting ready to pump? I don't know, man. This. Boop. We'll see. It's a bearish retest. I don't know, man. Will this roll over or will it pump? Will it pamp? Could still pamp, man. This could still pamp up. Actually, what's interesting, if you guys look at this chart, the one thing I will say about this that's a little bit worrisome, if we actually just mark this off, this was last cycle. Right? There was this big freaking spike right here before there was like the altcoin season. There's still a big spike above here before there's any type of altcoin season. I don't know, man. But you can see this. 3 hits. Well, the question is this cycle. I guess the question I ask is there still this move, or are we just 3 hitting the high and dumping this time? I don't know, but like this is the resistance for BTC dominance, ETH dominance, USDT dominance. That is the resistance. Let's do. I have fun with these dumb charts, man. Damn! That would have been the time frame for it to happen. Damn. That was the high. You double bottomed. You spiked up. You didn't spike up as high that time. And then that was the nuke. Are we just in the middle of the nuke on this? Could be in the middle of the nuke on this. That would be interesting. I don't know. We still have this. What this mean? I don't know if you guys like don't understand what this means is. Basically, if this goes down, that means everything besides Bitcoin, ETH, and stablecoins is doing well, or basically everything else besides these is doing better than these, basically. So if this goes down, that basically signifies alt season is happening. If this goes up, that basically means that people want nothing to do with alts. I don't know. Maybe could we be in the middle of this move right here? We just didn't get that massive spike like last time. Or do we still have to get the massive spike before this? I don't know, man. My guess. This is just my guess. My horrible guess. This is just my horrible guess. My guess is we're just in the middle of this move. And I think eventually, I don't think we'll hit this by February. That would be freaking cray-cray. That would be crazy. My guess is we'll probably hit the bottom of this by April, May. That's my guess. Within the next like 3 or 4 months, I think we'll hit the bottom of this. And then that will be like a local top. That's my guess. We'll see. All right. Boots said, crypto is the only place people will happily buy something knowing it's a scam. Yes. I mean, not completely true. I wouldn't say it's the only place. I definitely wouldn't say it's the only place that would happen, you know? Most cryptos need to go to zero. I agree. Yeah. But I think we're in the process of that happening right now. I think we're in the slow process of that happening. Nice, Satoshi Moko. Satoshi. His guess is we go up, maybe even sideways. I love it, dude. This cycle doesn't seem right. Dude, I mean, the cycle has been the same as previous cycles. I don't know why, like, this cycle has been the exact same as previous cycles. Literally the exact same. The only difference is that there's more altcoins now. So you have to be better at picking the altcoins. You can't just blindly buy anything. You know, you have to try to guess what the narrative is on altcoins. But Bitcoin, been the exact same. Exact same. Let's actually look at altcoins. Have altcoins been any different this cycle? Like the whole altcoin market, has it been any different? Let's see. Let's take it. Let's just take it. I actually think altcoins have done better this cycle up to this point. You wouldn't think that's the case. But I actually think altcoins have done better this cycle than the past cycle up to this point. Let's just overlay the highs. Okay. So I guess we're starting to fall behind last cycle a little bit. Ever so slightly. This was what? November? I guess we just go time. If we match the lows of the cycle, which we did for Bitcoin, right? Dude, it's the exact same shit, bro. This is why it cracks me up, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's always this time is different. But has it been any different, bro? It's been the exact same. Bitcoin's exactly where it was in 2017. A little bit behind 2020. But you had money printing and shit. Look at altcoins. Dude, it is exactly where it should be based on the lows.
/BTC talk.
But yeah, I mean, dude, I guess we're slightly behind where we were. But this is my whole chart of showing you guys, like, this is usually when altcoins get most of their gains. Is usually like within these next 5 months. We haven't seen it yet in January. We haven't seen it yet. Definitely haven't seen it yet. But you can see based on last cycle, alts didn't do shit up until here. And if you remember, a lot of you guys started watching me during this period right here, like January of 2021. You started watching my live streams. That's when shit started to pop off. A lot of you guys came in right around here. You remember, bro, nothing was happening. I mean, they were going up, but we were kind of in that same little lull period here. And that's when they started to move. We haven't seen it yet. I guess we can even do... This one's going to be way different, but this one's not going to work. But no, I'm not going to show this one. Just because this first cycle was basically just straight moon sauce the whole time. You know? Yeah. So tomorrow, alt season, Jerome will chop the rates. Imagine. Looking at the charts, we're mirroring last cycle, nothing out of the ordinary. Exact same shit. Despite all the bullshit, you know, money printing, FOMCs, CPIs, the same shit has happened. If you bought altcoins at the lows, just chilled. And the only thing that's different this cycle is just more alts, so you can't just hold any alts. You know, and I think what's different this cycle is memes kind of got you this first move, and then everyone piled into memes, and then it pulled back, and then utility tokens pumped, and then everyone was in memes. So down here, everyone was in utility tokens, right? They didn't do shit for this first pump. People were pissed, right? So they swapped their utility tokens into memes on this pullback, and then memes didn't do shit. Utility tokens pumped. Everyone was in memes, so everyone was pissed. You know what I mean? So if this happens, will it be memes? Will it be memes, or will it be utility? My guess is utility. My guess is, now I don't know if we get this big of a pump. I don't think we get this big of a pump. This was 2021. It's a crazy year. My guess is we get something like this. Probably not that high. Maybe to here or some shit. But my guess is this move will actually look bigger for utility coins, because utility coins will go up and memes will go down. So utility coins will actually look bigger, because I think a lot of this meme coin money will flow into utility coins, plus new money coming in. But yeah, that's the star of the day. If you think this cycle's been any different, guess what, numbnuts? It's been the exact same. All right. It's been the exact same. All right, anyways. You think every sector gets a turn? I think every sector gets a turn, but I think memes will go up again, but it'll be new memes. It won't be the old memes. It'll just be memes that get launched 3-4 months from now. 5 months from now. But wouldn't it just be funny, though? I just think it would be funny. Just looking at this. If we're just sitting here looking at this, would it not just be the craziest time if right here, right on cue, right timing, if you believe in this market maker bullshit, where all this shit is timed, right? Look at even these tops. Look at this top in March for altcoins. Look at the COVID top. Dude, you can't tell me this shit's not timed, bro. The lows, and then the first major peaks at the exact same time. It's kind of funny. But wouldn't it just be funny, right here is where this kind of move kind of started for alts. If we get a surprise on Wednesday or something, see if there's a surprise on Wednesday or some crazy news about, something, man. Would be funny. Or Just something different happens and we fall into the abyss. We get taken over by an AI robot, and we all go into abyss, and the only coins remaining is the dust in people's wallets and the coins that are lost forever. You know what I mean? That's that. Jordan, do you think you overthink things sometimes? I really don't, dude. I underthink things. I just follow the cycles. That's all I do. Altcoin market here. Altcoin market here last cycle. Great. Bitcoin here. Bitcoin here last cycle. Great. I'm bullish. I'm bullish. I'm in George mode, bro. I am in George mode. I am bullish. I am bullish. Into the abyss. That was deep. Skynet becomes self-aware. This new friggin' deep fake, whatever it is. Deep skate? What is this new thing that just came out? Deep skate? I don't even know what it's called, dude. Deep skate, deep weight. What just came out, dude? The abyss is my companion. We don't want the abyss, though. We don't want the abyss. None of us wants the abyss. Deep Seek? Oh, Deep Seek. Yeah, there it is. Deep Seek. Beef steak. That's the new thing right now. Deep steak. That's the new FUD. Dude, we're all going to forget about this FUD in like a week. This is always what it is. It's always something new, bro. It's always something new. You guys remember the World War III shit down here? I remember the World War III shit. World War III happened here. Happened here. I think there was more World War III shit here. I remember all this stuff. Man, there was so much shit. There's always something, dude. Now it's some AI shit. There's always something. Deep Sync. Remember Evergrande? Dude, that actually caused a massive dump, though. That one actually caused a massive dump. That one wasn't fun. That was some bullshit. Oh no, Evergrande. I remember people used to make fun of me because they used to say Ariana Grande. Evergrande. I think that was like right here. No, dude, the worst dump. Honestly, the most terrifying dump I've ever been through, I think, was this one. Because, dude, I mean, this one was crazy because we just had this run, and then the market just nuked right here. This was the craziest dump. It doesn't like. It was basically like a 50% dump on Bitcoin, but alts got freaking annihilated. You guys remember this one? That was the China banning Bitcoin bullshit. That one was bullshit. Obviously, COVID was like, but COVID happened so quick. Where like, you blinked and that shit was done. You know what I mean? It was like 2 days of just absolute destroying of yourself. But that one was great. That was like, are we gonna die shit? I don't know if a lot of you guys were in the market during that one. The Elon dump, yeah, that was the Doge Saturday Night, right after Doge Saturday Night Live. That's when you started crypto. That's when like 90% of people got into crypto. It was right here. That's like, I think that most of you guys started watching me like in here, in this period right here. Right? Or maybe you came in during this time here. One of these times. Which is totally normal, dude. Totally normal. Like that's everyone gets into crypto at the tops. Like when they first get in, you know what I mean? Like, dude, so many people got in right here. You bought XRP at like 50 cents and I felt like a genius. You would have been a genius. Oh, shit. Ice God's trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. You started during the tunnel era, Hoffs? The tunnel era was a while ago, man. That was a hot minute ago. All right, guys. I'm going to call it for the night. We'll see where Bitcoin ends up. For me, it's fine. If you start closing below 99K, then it's like, okay, then we're probably going to 90K again. But, you know, let's see what happens over the next couple days. As the dust settles. You know what I'm saying? The dust settles. Wait, VSun said me buying at 65K still wasn't a problem. But then after that, I started eating George. That was my biggest mistake. You started eating George? You started eating George, dude? Why did you eat George? That just sounds wrong, man. Okay. But yeah. We'll see what happens, man. All right. Let's let the dust settle. I hate letting the dust settle. We're always letting the dust settle. Let's let the dust settle with this AI shit. Something tells me we're going to forget about this. By the time FOMC's around on Wednesday, people are going to forget about this AI stuff that's going on right now. Whatever. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll be on time tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Peace out. Much love. Catch you guys tomorrow. Later.